on Sportsnetusa.net. I am Andrew Pavlovic alongside me Nathan Percy, and Nate is going to be covering the Sonora game tomorrow live here on Sportsnetusa.net at 7:30 p.m. as they take on the Sunny Hills Lancers for a chance to go into Tuesday to beat Le Havre and go for a league championship.
Claim at least a share of the league championship, as I think they end the season with one apart. Le Havre ends with Troy, and if Coach Murphy, if his prediction is right, Sonora still has a chance to claim it outright as well. So, you never know in the Freeway League. Like Coach Murphy said, nothing's set in stone until the final game is played, and you can be sure that these last three games are going to be exciting no matter which game you attend.
Well, right now, Tyler Thomas joining us, and Tyler, I got to just take you back to the Le Havre game. I know, but we got to relive it. Rico makes those, Chalian makes those two free throws. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking when Herrera inbounds it and throws this long pass to Wimberley? Where were you on the court exactly at that point?
I went out for the game because Kyle Dunn went in.
Okay.
So I already started putting on my warm-ups. I was like, there's no way, because Greg was guarding in. So there's no way that they're going to be able to even throw this ball or pass it, but sure enough.
Well, have you seen a shot like that ever before besides on highlights? Have you ever seen it in person?
No, I never thought I'd be a part of that.
At least maybe on the good side of it, right?
Yeah, I wish it was for our team, but fortunately it wasn't.
Right.
Now, getting into, talking about you a little bit, coming into this season, you had Marcus Farron and Connor Kerr on the court with you as a starter last season. This year you have Greg Watson and four guards. You see that the team is a little bit smaller in terms of height. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Coach always says not smaller in terms of size, but what was going through your head when you saw the roster when you got in this year?
I thought we'd still be pretty good because we're all quick. We've all played with each other, and Greg's still good. And Marcus could block like anything, and we'd always take breaks on defenses. But Greg can compete with Marcus. Greg's not bad.
Now, another thing that I wanted to ask you too is I've noticed when I've watched you that you're really good with all of the, all the skill set, the rebounding, assisting, playing aggressive defense. You remind me a lot, if I may compare him to Jacob Sloan. Does all the stuff that's maybe not quite as noticeable, but you still get your points in as well. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to ask you, did you ever get a chance to learn anything from Jacob Sloan a couple of years ago when he was here?
We were on the JV. We got pulled up for varsity. That's when they only lost like 3 or 2 games and then lost to Harvard Westlake. But we'd be like the practice team, so we'd always go up against them, and they'd always talk about like how to defend against them. So I'd always play against them.
Now, how much more do you like this offense, the run and gun, type style, than having to get the ball inside the big guys?
I think it's a lot more fun for all of us. I don't know if Greg feels that way. Because when like Rafi, Rico, or Cody get going, then we just give them the ball the whole time. And so, if it works, it works for us.
So basically, Greg kind of gets left out, unfortunately,
yeah,
right?
He does.
Now, talking about that Sunny Hills matchup that you have coming up tomorrow. Last year you were swept by the Lancers in 2 very, very close games. Mm-hmm. In terms of wins that you wanted to get in the league this year, were these games perhaps circled as much as the Le Havre games on your calendar?
For me personally, I wanted to beat Sunny Hills more because the only thing we thought about was getting swept by Sunny Hills. And how, personally, it felt since one of the players on the team, their brother got jumped at Sunny Hills, our first home game, when the freshman team was away, they got jumped there. So we really wanted to come back and just prove it to them that we can still play.
Definitely. Well, looking ahead now, you got Sunny Hills tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You beat them pretty badly, last time. You had a pretty convincing victory. What do you think Sunny Hills is going to bring back to change, things this time around?
I think they're going to shoot the ball a lot better because me and Murphy were watching film today, and they missed a lot of open shots that they don't usually miss. Last year against us, they couldn't miss a shot, but the home game against them, I don't know what it was, but I think we got pretty lucky for them to miss a lot.
How happy are you to have it at a home game, to have that crowd behind you?
Oh, it's great having the crowd. Only get up for Friday night games.
I was saying, is that crowd like a sixth member of that team sometimes?
Yeah, 6 man always helps us.
Definitely.
I think last year too, when the second time around when it was Sonora versus Sunny Hills, it was at Sunny Hills, and Sunny Hills was gunning for a league title. It was extremely loud in that gym. This time you get to put it on them, and that's got to be a really good feeling.
yeah, we're going to try to take it to him as much as we can.
All right, Thomas. Well, we're going to see you tomorrow night. We'll also see you next Tuesday, all right? So good luck, and maybe we'll bring a league title from you guys.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right.
Thank you.
Again, that was Tyler Thomas, and Greg Watson's going to join us right